Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another G.I. Joe Classified series review, and today we have a bunch, well, 4 Red Ninjas. We're gonna take a look at the Red Ninja, who specializes in boot, X-Acto knife, kicks, and yeah, some weird way of showing a shuriken flying around. Anyway, yeah, you can go and check it. Of course, this would be like katanas or something like that, but as you can see, it has like these lines, which reminds me of an X-Acto knife. I've had this knife for like at least 15 years. Anyway, there we have the artwork. This is back in the day, earlier on. I have these. Yeah, here I'm up to date. And here we had no Cobra Island yet. Well, yeah, the Baroness, yes, there, and Ali Viper is still missing. The artwork here in this, for this figure, we have a very dark artwork, but it looks cool. These guys look like unreal. I don't know what's the lore or the story behind the Red Ninjas, why they have like these wide eyes. Do they wear some kind of contact lenses, or they're like possessed demons kind of thing? I don't know. These are like, this is where G.I. Joe can also get a bit sci-fi-ish. Anyway, here we have the knife. I've had these figures for at least 1 month laying around, but now it's time to make it real. Chic. And I will eventually open all 4 of them. Maybe I'll do it by the end of the review, but for now I'll just, I intend to open all 4 of them actually. Nothing feels loose. It all smells nice, like new, and you could be smelling a new figure the whole day, and nice. Anyway, yeah, well, as you all know, maybe you already have this figure, maybe you're still hunting for some. I don't know if it was a hard one to get or not. Anyway, if you're watching the review, maybe you're still like hoping to get one of them, and I wish you luck. And hopefully you can find more than one. It feels all, it's not super loose, but it's good. There's no extreme looseness in this copy. He shares the body with Snake Eyes. He shares the body with Snake Eyes sounds a bit grenzwertig. A bit like, yeah, there's better ways to say it. Let's say he shares the body with Snake Eyes. Naya, that was a way to put it. Like, he has the same body mold than Snake Eyes. He has this triple sheath. This guy is serious business. He's carrying all the weapons that the 00 Snake Eyes comes with in his little kind of dojo thing. Dojo? I don't know how to pronounce that. He only doesn't have the nice Uzi and pistol or sidearm that the 00 Snake Eyes comes with. Because otherwise, if you're not a completionist, you could just, yeah, with this guy you have almost all the weapons that Snake Eyes comes with, but he also is a different color. He has different colors than the regular Snake Eyes, even if a lot of people just prefer the black one. But the other one has the amazing back packaging. It's the 00. It has the amazing big box. It has the cool figure box. You know what I mean. It has all. It's a special edition, and of course, if you can and if you want, I hope you can get one. I was kind of dumb enough to not pick it back then, and now I'm like, I would like to have one, and now it's much more expensive, you know. Anyway, maybe one day some good offer will appear in front of me, and I'll just take it. It was a typical situation like, I don't know if I will get into this line, and look at me now. I'm lucky enough to have almost all of them. Almost. So here we have the red ninja, looking all, well, partially red and partially burgundy or wine. I don't know if it's burgundy, what you say, like for the wine color. He's like a red purplish ninja. It's a red ninja, but yeah, the color is not red overall. I think I will have to take the other guys away so that we can focus on the one figure I just opened. Yeah, I'm glad that I finally opened this guy. He has something to him. Is the figure I have more copies of. I mean 4. I would like to also have 4 or 5 or 10 Vipers and 10 Troopers and maybe a couple more Red Ninjas, but 4 is a good number. I mean, I could stay with 4 for the Red Ninja. He has this, I don't know the name of this specific weapon. It's like a long katana, long handle and thin, long blade. You know, it's like some sort of katana variation, and it has a serrated part here. What else? We have the size. Is that the way you say for the plural? Size or sai? Anyway, you can get them. You can use them like this. Oh, sorry. I'm just improvising very quickly. Or you can also, I don't know if you can do the Raphael thing, you know? In case you don't know one of the Ninja Turtles. Anyway, of course you know. Hard. I mean, it's difficult. Maybe I'll check it later, you know, like to grab them like this. The hands are not like sculpted, like they didn't think about that one. I guess it would be a really cool one to have. I think it's I kind of feel like it's possible, but at the same time it's like you need too much like flexibility. I mean, yeah, seems these ones go like the anyway. Let's continue. Anyway, he comes with 2 sides. This kind of long katana. He has a more like a shorter katana kind of thing. It doesn't have like the protection on top of the hilt. I don't know if it's protection or, you know, it doesn't have the thing that stops there, so he could get like and his fingers would be cut, or his hand, you know what I mean, if he would be like. Anyway, he has 2 little, I won't say tomahawks because that wouldn't be kind of ninja. I don't know, is axes a traditional Japanese weapon as well, or are these more like, okay, let's give some kind of tomahawks to, I mean, throwing axes, I just say tomahawks. I don't know if all throwing axes are called tomahawks, or if they are all based on that. I don't know, because I mean, you also have like the barbarians, and surely they didn't call them tomahawks. Anyway, yeah, throwing axes, or just you know, you can go crazy with axes. These guys are really, yeah, they're not playing around. It's all like chopping, and piercing and getting your eyes out and slicing you to bits. Ninjas, you know, they're cool, but yeah, they're super sadistic. Well, they're assassins. Oh, great. Yeah, and you have these, I don't know the name of these pikey things for to like climb or also just to attack. Everything is a murder weapon. You know, ninjas, they are not fooling around. I don't know what should be the ideal way to. Let's go to articulation first. You know, the head is on a ball, has a lot of play. He has, of course, the neck that goes into the upper body, and he has the also the ball to his head. You know, and he has. I mean, you can. I thought it was gonna be hard because of the head sculpt being so round and so, but you have enough space inside to really pose the head in all directions. I mean, it's one of the better figures in this regard. Even if his head, you look at it and it's like, oh, this won't have much articulation, but it does have a lot of articulation. I won't say the best. I don't remember if Snake Eyes has the same or more or less, but this guy has the moves in the head. The shoulders can go kind of over 90, but of course this armor thing gets in the way, but yeah, it's cool, and it's flexible, so you can go around it in ways. The arms have everything you need, you know. Bicep swivel, and he has that much angle in the ankles, the here elbows, and well, it's the same as Snake Eyes. It's the same sculpt. He doesn't have any extra rubbery parts on his biceps. Doesn't matter, but he has good enough range. But also, you could wish that he could really do like Lady J, like really like almost don't touch his own shoulders. He has vertical swivel in both hands, which is perfect because he's a ninja and he wields weapons, and especially he wields like swords, I mean katanas and yeah, blades, you know, and you want to have this extra motion to the front to be able to slice, otherwise you would be like but you can do the, you know, you have the reach. That's great. I mean, a great surprise, this figure. I mean, I knew it was the same body mold that Snake Eyes has, but I just forgot it at the same time. He has the ab crunch all the way forward. I mean, 2 clicks forward, 1 big click backwards. He has the moves, and of course he has the ball joint at the waist. I don't want to force things around, but I did already. Good amount of movement. Always moving the. I almost screwed a little Boba Fett figure for the new one of the vintage collection, and also a 6-inch figure by Jazzwares or McFarlane. I don't know, the AIM soldier from Fortnite, the AIM kind of robot guy. The 6 or 7-inch figure, I don't know the scale. It's like this or larger, a bit larger, and yeah, there's a couple of figures that because of twisting them too freely, let's say, and just like then you end up snapping them, or I didn't snap any, but I really twisted the peg, and then you have to you can glue it or warm it or try to fix it, but it's hurt, let's say it like that. The legs, he has the full splits, so Snake Eyes has the full splits as well, just like Firefly, do they share the same legs? It actually looks like Firefly has the same legs, just because of the coloring. I mean, he has this plain gray patch, and the sculpt is there here. Yeah, it's the same legs for, I mean, just the sheens or the boots are different, but he has the same knee armor as the ninja and Snake Eyes, and he has the same upper legs. ¿Cómo se dice? Upper legs, yeah. Here's Snake Eyes. Anyway, the same legs, yeah. And Snake Eyes and the ninja do share the same kind of boots, ninja boots things, you know. These things are very flexible, so they won't really get on the way. They're really super. I mean, it's a very flexible rubbery thing. It tends to lean to just go upwards anyway, but it's not a problem. It's nothing like really terrible. You can just put it back in place and that's it. I like this guy. I like him. I'm liking him or them more than I thought I would. I mean, you could say they're a bit plain, or it's a really greatly articulated figure. Of course, the knees. Sorry, I just didn't finish the movement part. He has all that movement. The sculpt limits it then at some point, but it's, I mean, it's all you will need, I guess. The boot swivel, boot cut, whatever. The feet go back that much, go forward only that much, but it's good. Well, I mean, yeah, for a ninja maybe you would like to, but it's good. I don't know which poses you would, yeah, if he's, oh shit, if you want him to be running like you know, like really, like holding his weapons like this. Anyway, like plunging forward, you would need more of this, and of course you would need to support the figure somehow, because he won't be able to just stand like this, but you know what I mean. If he's running like to the front and about to, you get what I mean. Now I want to make that photo. Yeah, but it's good, and the ankle pivot is good enough as well. I mean, it could be a bit better, but it's, I mean, I think it's good enough for this price point, and you will be able to do a lot of stuff with these guys. So next is the accessories. How do we put all of them into this guy? I mean, I think he won't be able to carry everything with him. Let's say here you get the, yes, the katana. Let's say that's a katana, yeah, just to give it a name for now. Here it's a bit too loose for the size. Anyway, this one surely goes here. It's the only place. I mean, it has the thinnest entry, whatever you call it. This is too thin for these guys, maybe, or is it for these guys? They fit kind of perfectly there. It could be that, or these guys, but this is just like dancing around. So I guess these guys are like here. Yes. Then you, yes, it seems it will be like these guys go here, something like that. I don't know if that's ideal, but yeah, otherwise he wouldn't be able to pull them out if I put them the other way around, you know. I mean, from the lower part. Anyway, and he will have to be wielding his axes. Yes, this guy can carry all his weapons with himself and go running around and chopping people. So there you have it. He's looking ready for action. Funny, he has a couple of shurikens sculpted there, and in his kind of, in the packaging, in the ability section, they show like, this guy is a master of shurikens, and you have no loose shurikens. I mean, it would be maybe a pain to have little shurikens. It would be cool, actually, but little pieces that you can easily lose. I don't lose things normally, but yeah, it would be cool to have a couple of shurikens you could put somewhere, but also it would be maybe a bit too flimsy or too easy to drop them and things. But he's one of the things they describe him with in the box, and he doesn't have them. So this figure, I am really liking this guy. He's really dynamic. He's loaded with accessories, as every figure should be. And he's a killer. I think it just became one of my favorites. I'm glad I have 4 of him. And I would, if I see a 5th one or a 6th one or a couple more, just a couple more. I don't know if I need 13 of these guys, but already 4 is a good thing. But yeah, I could have a couple more. Great figure. Highly recommend it. Yes, the butterfly joint. Didn't tell you, but he has the Snake Eyes body, so he has the same butterfly joint. It doesn't get, well, maybe it gets a bit hindered, but look, this came to the front easily. This one as well. That gives him a bit more of a closed ghetto ninja pose, like I'm gonna chop you to pieces. Yeah, I think I'll have some fun making some pictures with these guys. So, size comparisons. Yes, we have first of all this. what was my red ninja until now? It's a red ninja. This is a red ninja. He's ketchup ninja, actually. He's really ketchup red with a bit burgundy there. Not the same burgundy, but close. No, I mean, the classified one is just more menacing. This guy, as Anthony from Anthony's Customs described, he's like he has weird shaping, and he knows he sculpts. He knows all that. I mean, if you have watched he doesn't just say things just like that. And if you have ever drawn or had something to do with the body proportions, or this looks good. I mean, it looks. I mean, this guy is taller, but he's like all over the place, and this guy is like looks much better proportioned, and he just looks more dangerous. Not only because he has a shitload of weapons, but I think he's like on point, and this guy is like yeah, kind of like much more of just like a toy ninja, and this guy is like looks like something more, But yeah, I mean, I have this guy now, so he can be just another ninja in the bunch. But he won't be in the shelf anymore next to my Joes. He'll be somewhere, and I could use him as a filler for combat scenes or something like that. But he's not as great as this one. This one is the real deal. He is like a kind of a substitute, but this one wins definitely. So comparisons. That was one. Then we have Snake Eyes. I mean, I have him in this weird pose, so weird pose. Pose I just like to have him for now. But normally they would be almost the same size. I mean, I don't know if the heads would make a difference, but they have the same body. It would just come to the head, Let's leave Snake Eyes there, and of course we'll bring Storm Shadow in. Yeah. So if I open all 4 of them and surround this guy, then we have the Cobra Ninja Squadron, kind of. Who else? Let's bring Wendy. because I don't know her backstory. She's also kind of a trained, kind of a kunoichi. I mean, kind of a female ninja. She has some martial arts training. Yeah, I don't know her whole story, and I just know she kind of has a thing with snake eyes or not or something, and that she's also a martial artist. I mean, she also has some little shurikens in her arm guards. Let's bring the Baroness because, yeah. Who else? Just to finish the some kind of formation. Let's bring in someone like a trooper. Plain dumbass trooper. Yeah, these guys, like the fodder. And the Viper, just to see how, the troop builder so far. Am I missing any? Of course, the trooper. This is the infantry, yeah, but it's like the same sculpt. Just the other one has more stuff. It's mainly like the same figure, yeah. Let's take these people out of the... Oh, nice. And that's it, yeah. I don't need to show everybody every time. Thanks for watching the review. I hope it helps you make a decision. If you are like, should I get the Red Ninja? I think you should. It's a good figure. I mean, snake eyes in a different color, different head sculpt. Maybe you are like, this head sculpt is a bit weird. It is a bit weird. But I think it's better in person than just watching pictures. It's like, well, I mean, this is also kind of sci-fi and this not as much, but yeah, he has these wide eyes and you're like, is they like on mushrooms or they're possessed or something? I don't know the thing behind the Red Ninjas, if there's some mystic thing surrounding them, like, if, of course I would say they're like a cult in the Cobra thing or in the Arashikage. I don't know. I'll stop saying stuff because I have to check it myself, and maybe some of you know already, and just please let us know or share a link where we can read like a good source to just know more about the Red Ninja. If you have access to any link that you can recommend or just explain it there, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, all of that interactions. Another long review. Anyway, wish you a great day and thanks for watching. See you around. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Tschüss.